Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Before I start this video off, the first thing I want to acknowledge that this is the 21st year to the date since the locks dropped. We Are the Streets. You know, that was their first release after they left Bad Boy. That's their first release on Rough Riders. Classic album, in my opinion. It probably was a little too street, though. You know what I mean? Like, just being honest for a while is, I think they wanted to overly prove that how street they were. And they missed out on some chances, which as their careers progress, you see that they got it right. They actually understood the reason what Sean Combs was trying to do for a while is their marketing and appeal wise. But the album is still a classic, period. The most commercial joint they had was what, Wild Out and a Ride or Die Chick. You know what I mean? But which was two great songs. No matter how you bring it back, it was two great songs. Now moving along, this is probably going to be my most graphic. I'm probably going to tune some people off. I'm going to be honest. Some people probably about to instantly not like me. I don't care. I'm just being honest. I don't care. I said a couple times that it's cool. We can laugh and talk about what stupid thing this person does or what stupid thing that person does, or just difference of opinion on something, entertainment wise. That's all fine and dandy. But I care about the real stuff that's going on more than I care about that other foolishness. All that other stuff is foolishness. I just point it out and I'm laughing at it or whatever the case may be. But in any situation, almost every video I could think that I did. I think this is like my 13th video. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Like, share, subscribe. Comment. Get in the comments. I always give a personal story to let you know that I'm not speaking from solely opinion. I have experience in what I'm talking about. Or experience dealing with something, or whatever the case may be. I mean, it may not always be to the same magnitude or whatever, but I still can dance in the arena and talk about it. This next video, I can't dance in the arena. I can and I can't. And ain't no other way to say it. Harlem, y'all out of pocket, man. Harlem, y'all out of pocket, man. Ain't no other way to say it. I mean, it's a worse way to... No, it is no way to say it. There definitely is another way I can say that. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. Last week, I was on Instagram and my son and T.I. have reposted a video, which I'm not going to post the video. I'm not even. I only sent that video out once, and I'm not sending it out no more. The young lady that was walking in the bodega. Eight dudes were standing out front. Walking the bodega, they follow her in. They obviously trying to talk to her. She egging them. She ain't giving them no rhythm. They follow her outside, and then they attack her on some, you think you better than us and you bougie or whatever the case may be. When I say they attack her, I mean they physically assaulted her. They beat her up. They stomped her. One dude bit her face, man. He bit her face. She said she thought he was trying to literally eat an eyeball or something, man. If that as a man doesn't piss you off, man, if that as a man doesn't bother you remotely, that part. And y'all can say what you want. This is one of them instances that I don't care if they go to the police and say they did it over there. And I don't care what happens to them. I don't care if the police shoot them down in the street, man. I don't care. I don't care if the police seen them and said gun if the police see them and a cop yell gun and they open fire and hit them 52 times each, I would not care. I would not care. Telling the police on them ain't snitching. Let's get this shit straight, man. Telling the police on these dudes ain't snitching, man. Because you dudes ain't gonna go in there and do nothing about it. Y'all probably still laughing and chilling with them every day, knowing they did that to a chick that could have been your wife, your sister, your cousin, your daughter, your mother, your auntie, whoever. But then I bet you the outlook would be totally different then, right? Right? If you ain't outraged at that, man, man, if that doesn't bother you, man, like for real, I don't care your nationality. I don't care about your ethnic background. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about your social economic status. I don't care about none of that, man. If that doesn't bother you as a human being, man, that this woman was attacked solely because she didn't want to get these nut-ass niggas no rhythm. That's it. That's it. The only reason they attacked her is because she's like, I'm good. Not no, you bum ass niggas or you niggas beneath me. Like, no, I'm good. I'm straight. I just came here to get some milk. I ain't come here for all this. Which is her right. She has the right to say who she doesn't and do want to talk to. But I guess your ego was bruised because you with your homies and all that goofy shit. You think you tough, nigga. What? You dudes is cowards, man. Like, real. You dudes only do stuff when you with people. And it's sad y'all did this to a woman. You dudes would not do this by yourself, man. The average dude ain't gonna do this by themselves. They only doing this because I tell people, the worst thing is a coward when he feel like he got some help. He's the worst kind of person. Because he's the one that's gonna push the boundary. The other dude gonna be chilling. He is who he is. The other dude that's a coward, he's only going to do what he's doing because he think he got some help, man. You got to be leery of these people, man. And I know you can't look up and tell and all. I get that. I'm not saying that. I'm not blaming this woman. Don't get it. I don't want to go nowhere close to think I'm blaming this woman for anything that happened to her, man. Like, this is just a general thing with people in life. You got to be leery of these cowards, man. You got to be leery of these dudes who freaking, they get super tough, super aggressive, or whatever the case may be, because they with somebody, or they with people. Y'all turkeys, man. Y'all gotta roll in packs to get hot, man. You a sheep. You a sheep, man. I don't get the opportunities like this to violate somebody if they did something like... Yo, listen, I promise you. I fucking promise you. I promise you. Or you coward niggas out there that think y'all tough, man. I promise you. I promise you, man. I promise you. I'm your huckleberry, bro. I promise you. What I do to you, they gonna send me to Siberia, man. I promise you, dog. I promise you. Y'all beat this girl up. Y'all kicked her. Y'all stomped her. Y'all bit her face. You tried to eat her eyeball. It's nothing hot about that. It's nothing hot about that, man. It's nothing hot about that. Nothing. You people out here is cowards, man. Y'all picking and choosing easy, which y'all perceive to be easy marks, and y'all victimize them, man. That is like the definition of a coward, man. Only time I even came close to being able to have fun off of something like this, I was in the city. My man had called me. He was like, yo, where you at? I said, I'm on my way to the block. He was like, yo, my peoples is in the store. Told me where the store was at, on the corner. He said, she in the store. This dude is trying to, like he's talking to her nasty. Like he really violating her because, I mean, she Muslim, she garbed up. She got everything on. Like she got everything on. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see what she looked like. You just see a woman, like, okay, whatever. But she telling you, no, listen, I'm cool, I'm married. Like, I don't, and then he proceeded to disrespect her. You understand what I'm saying? I pushed the gas to get there. By the time I got there, she wasn't out there and I didn't see no one out there. It was like deserted. I called him. He said, yo, she back in the house. I said, what did he have on? Me and him met up like on some, we intersected, crisscrossing through blocks looking for this dude, man. Everybody ain't playing on that, man. I don't know if this woman got folks that's going to move out and do something crazy for it, but I promise you, man, they're going to send me to Siberia, man. They're going to build a new situation. Listen, I promise you. I'm going to see the magistrate on the screen and I'm going to tell him, yo, listen, my man, we can skip the arraignment, we can skip the prelim, we can skip the trial, we can go straight to sentencing right now. Do whatever your heart feel like deserve, man. I'm going to do every day that tick on my head, man. I promise you, bro. I promise you. It's one of them things in this world I'm willing to do the tick for, man. With no questions asked, no trial, no plea. I don't even want a plea deal. I don't even want a plea deal. Give me everything. Give me the whole tick. And let me go upstate, get my commissary slip and get comfortable, man. Listen, I don't negotiate with terrorists, man. I don't negotiate with terrorists, man. If y'all don't feel any kind of way what happened to that woman, man, there's something wrong with you, man. Something is seriously wrong with you, man. Something is seriously. Imagine if that was your folks, man. Like I said, I only came close to somebody that close, almost being violated on that kind of level. Like, the fact that he was in the store, he was aggressive with her with his words. Like, not his actions, his words. I come from one of those environments where people die for less, man. He's still out the store on like he's stalking her almost, waiting for her to come out the store so he could do something to him. She did the right thing. She called her folks. He was on his way down there. He thought I was there already. I like, no, I'm close though. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way down that way anyway, and I'm close. By the time I call him back, like, she not here. Like, I go inside the store, the whole nine, look through every aisle, look through every corner, like in that immediate area. It's like, yo, I don't see her. She cool. He like, yo, she in the house. I'm like, what she say you have on? I'm driving through blocks. I didn't even know he was doing the same thing. We crossed paths, hit the high beams. Like, no, yeah. We did. Like, listen, I'm telling you, everybody not playing on that, man. Everybody's not playing on that. Everybody's. I pray. Like I said, I don't care the police, whoever. They shoot each one of you niggas 52 times. I will not care. You won't get nothing from me. I may say, damn, the police is the shit. I'm telling you. That's the time where the police need to do that, man. They need to just air somebody out. Air all of them out. Because guess what? You're going to get the same energy from the people who put their hands on her to the people that didn't. If you stood there and you watched these dudes violate this woman, you're going to get the same penalty from me. It's called conspiracy. You ain't do anything to stop this. So guess what? I'm not going to do anything to stop my actions what I'm about to do to you. I swear. Wallahi, I promise you, I am not. Man, listen. Y'all dudes need to check your egos, man. Your ego, your pride, I don't know. You was with your homies and you say, oh yeah, you see this joint coming? I'm about to grab her, watch. I'm going to hit her tonight. She said, Nizar, I'm cool. Your pride and your ego was damaged. It was bruised, man. Listen, niggas get told no every day, B. You tough, right? Wasn't that saying made in Harlem? You tough, right? Man, you... Yo, listen. I hope you say the wrong word to the wrong woman and they do something crazy. Because I promise you, I can't even tell you what I would do to you because I don't know. That is very dangerous. I don't even know but whatever it is, it's going to be, like I said, they're going to send me to Siberia. I promise you. They're going to put me on a plane. They're going to transport me all the way to Siberia, man. Out in the middle of nowhere. They motherfucker going to put me in a cage. They going to stick the motherfucker's cage in the snow. I promise you. They going to break the ice. They going to stick that motherfucking cage in the ice. I promise you. I promise you. Well, I promise you. I promise you, man. I promise you, man. And then the fact is, after they was done, I guess she kind of got away. Somebody told her to run because they kind of did something similar to somebody else. So this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. Now, granted, for me, it only took one time. But obviously, this is what y'all do. This is the kind of time y'all on. That y'all think is cool, is hot, is not a problem, is not an issue. It's some cool things to do to somebody. It's a cool thing to do to a woman. Okay. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. I hope everything y'all get, that y'all got coming, I hope it comes a million times over. I don't want y'all to get locked up. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I don't want y'all to get locked up, man. I want something graphically and horrifically to happen to you. I want them to only be able to say, DNA swab, yeah, we don't know what the rest of this is, but he was here. Or, yeah, he was here too. Like, that's the only way they know that you was there. The rest of you is completely erased. That's what I want to happen to you. I want them to know that something bad happened to you because this room is filled with your blood. So there's no way you survive whatever you survive. So they can go ahead and pronounce you. They can go ahead and they ain't got to spend taxpayer dollars putting up posters and putting you on bulletin boards and, you know what I mean, you're missing and your folks staying up all night talking about your adjustment. No, they know you out of here. And I hope it's like long, slow, and horrific. And if anybody got a problem with what I said, when you see me throw that shit, I promise you. That's where I'm at with it. Because if you don't feel how I feel off that shit, then we already ain't the same. We already ain't got nothing in common. It can already be whatever. That's what kind of time I'm on with that. Man, I ain't got no more rap for that shit, man. Y'all niggas is weird. Kill yourself 90 million times over, man.